Okay, I'm back. Wake up, Katori! Breakfast has been ready for a while now! Hey, Katori! It's 3 in the afternoon. 7:34. Breakfast is ready, so get changed and get over here. Katori is still looking sleepy, stuffs her face with food. Whack! Hat partakes in some food too. It's because you were busy with club activities? Hey, you have bedhead! While still holding her chopsticks and rice bowl, Katori looks over at me. I just can't believe you. I comb Katori's hair with a brush from the washroom. It's all tangled. You have such beautiful hair. You should take care of it. Sorry, he got stuck on something. Okay. While talking, I brush Katori's hair as gently as I can. Just like she bragged about, her hair was luxurious, smooth, and soft. Your hair feels so nice. Okay, I'll clean up, so go prepare. Think so? Why would you say that? No way! I guess we get along, but... Why does Asa sound so disappointed? What's she expecting? We're 15 minutes behind schedule, let's hurry! Katori had gotten energy from breakfast and her eyes were alert. Hang on tight! I ran with all my might while pushing Katori's wheelchair. Now we're in the middle of final exams. The student body are given the test to their all. But as for us... We're doing a great job despite these tests, huh? Katori's overnight cramming seems to have paid off. She handled the test well and is all in good mood. Asa and Yuru entered. Are you two okay? There are more tests tomorrow, you know. Yuru takes a side glance at Asa, who hangs her head.
赤点なんか取ったら承知しないからね。 ソアリング部の恥よ、恥。
That cat face.
頑張ります。うざいくらいテンション上がっちゃってるわね。
She's high from lack of sleep.
試験が終わったらもう夏休み。モーニンググローリーはいつ来るかわからないんだからね。そうだ、夏休みはどんな風に活動するんですか？
Now that you mention it, I hadn't decided on anything particular. Following our standards, we would normally work from morning until night, as much time as it would permit. However, we couldn't very well ask that of Asa. Right after summer vacation started last year, we had a training camp, didn't we?
合宿ですか？
Asa's eyes sparkle with excitement. Watch this, Yuru says. Watching this, Yuru says. Seeming to find the whole thing troublesome.
ぜひ今年もやりましょう。私、キャンプでもいいですよ。
Nah, there isn't much reason to do it this year. The camp paperwork was just done as an excuse to stay at school late. Since the secret base, our current location, isn't on school ground, we don't hear any complaints, no matter how late we stay.
懐かしいわね。あまねちゃんやアゲハも飛び予想に来て一緒にご飯作って食べたりしたのよね。
It was around that time, wasn't it? When we all became close?
そうそう。それまで私と小鳥超仲悪かったしね。
You still don't. Aga says with a mean-spirited laugh.
それは、今じゃ
Oops.
こんなに仲良しだもんね。
Agaha clung to Katori.
愛してるよ小鳥ちゃん。暑苦しい。くっつくな。
Katori pushed Agaha away with all her might as... Asa says, looking with a moved or maybe jealous face.
やはり絆を深めるには。
Nah, we're not gonna do a camp.
なんでですか？
Amane is busy, so she can't come. Asa is a boarding student. Agaha lives near here. No point in staying at Flying Fish Manor.
いいな。私も合宿したかったです。
Asa looks miserable. Well, I'm sure when we hit summer vacation, the secret base will be like a camp location
と
anyway.
ころで姉さん、あれはいいの？あれ？
Asa remembers something and rummages through her bag. Then...
小鳥先輩、ちょっといいですか？
Asa pulled Katori to the edge of the dock. Watched from afar.
これ小鳥先輩にって。何これ？手紙？さっき帰るとき知らない男の人に声かけられて小鳥先輩に渡してほしいって。最初断ったんですけど、どうしてもって言われて。渡しましたからね。
The light pair of footsteps echoed, and then only Asa returned, as if running away. Katori is absolutely still after receiving whatever it was from Asa. What's wrong with her?
その...
Katori opened the item she received from Asa and looked inside. After a while, Katori leaned back on her wheelchair and screamed. It was as if an explosive had been inside the object. What happened? I heard over and... Katori hurriedly hid the item in her hands behind her back. As that, it was something I was absolutely forbidden to see. What's up with you? Your face is completely red. I'd never before seen an expression that so perfectly fit the phrase beet red. Katori was blushing deeply and tears welled up in her eyes. For some reason, she was shivering. Katori? Katori didn't speak. She turned to the side and pushed the wheels on the wheelchair. She sped away with extreme momentum. What happened to her? As I stood there confused, the door opened again and Katori poked just her head out.
アゲハ、ちょっと。何？
What's it, a love letter?
いいからこっち来て。どうしよう。だから何をだ。これよ、これはもしやラブレターですか？ そうみたい。驚くべきことにね。
I was just joking.
どうしようアゲハ。どうしたらいいと思う？落ち着きなって。小鳥は美人さんなんだし、ラブレターくらいもらったことあるでしょ？あるわ、いっぱい。だったら別に驚くことでもないでしょうに。けどそれは足がこんな風になる前の話だもん。相手誰なの？知らない。名前書いてある。どれどれ？あ、ロボット部の宮田じゃん。頭いいし顔もいいしで結構女子に人気ある子だよ。好きです、ハバネさん。僕とお付き合いしてくださいか。どうしたらいい？ねえアゲハ。何を困ることがあるかな。いいと思うなら付き合えばいいし、そうじゃないならお断りすればいいじゃない。でも私、お試しってのもあるか。そんなんあるかとは。どうしよう、困るよこんなの。なんで？もしかして他に好きな相手でもいるの？そんなの考えたこともなかった。
After a while, only Agaha returned.
なんか小鳥、寝不足で調子悪いから先帰るって。私、送ってくるね。
Okay.
それじゃ。
Then only that, and then left again. Somehow I felt like I was left behind. Because what was that? Katori's behavior from a second ago. He was obviously hiding something again. What in the world was she handed?
ですね、先輩。それはですね。
Oh, sorry. If it's something you can't say, don't worry about it.
ラブレターでしょ？
Huh?
夜ちゃん。この思わせぶりな状況で答えだけ教えないなんて、さすがに気の毒じゃないかしら。そうだよね。さっき帰る時に知らない上級生の男の人から小鳥先輩に手紙を渡してほしいって断ろうとしたんですけど、すごく必死でどうしてもってお願いされて。ソアリング部の後輩だと知ってたみたいだったから、多分声をかけやすい姉さんに手紙を託したんでしょうね。だってあの人いつも葵さんかアゲハ先輩と一緒にいるもの。
Love letter. That's why she was making that face earlier. At any rate, it was a love letter. Love letter. Huh.
葵先輩、どうしましょう。
What should we do? Shouldn't we just let things happen as they will? Katori didn't seem altogether displeased.
そうじゃなくて、今日の部活です。
Agaha and Katori had already gone back. In this state, it would be difficult to continue working. Let's call it a day.
なんかすみません。まんざらでもないって顔だね。そんなことないわよ。別に普通だもん。
What, overexertedly grumpy?
宮田か。悪い子じゃないのは確かね。ちょっと気が利かないとこあるけど真面目だよ。優しい？多分。そうなんだ。てっきり速攻で断ると思ってたんだけど。だって相手のこともよくわかんないし、せっかくもらったものだから。小鳥はさ、今まで男の子とお付き合いしたことあるの？
Only half, but that didn't work out so well.
ない。アゲハは？秘密。人には言わせといて。なんか意外だな。小鳥可愛いから彼氏くらいいたのかと思ってた。一応割とモテてたのよ昔は。さっきも言ったと思うけど、 じゃあなんで付き合わなかったの？私そういうのにあんまり興味ない。それにほっといても寄ってくるもんだから、男なんてちょろい、彼氏なんて欲しい時にいつでもすぐ作れるって思ってたの。その頃会ってたら友達には慣れてなかったかもね。若気の至りだったわ。あの頃の私はまだ子供だったのよ。で今は世の中そんなに甘くないと悟ったと。まあそうなんだけど、でもまあいいわ。せっかくなんだし真剣に考えてみなさいな。
Gonna go a total disaster.
送ってくれてありがとう。いいってことよ。さっきの話は全部内緒だからね。
Oh, didn't even happen yet.
分かってるって。特に葵にはでしょ。当たり前よ。私が男の子とお付き合いしたことないなんて知ったらあいつ絶対笑うもん。さあそれはどうかな。もうじゃあね。ただいま。わわ。ただいまハット。ふふ。見てハット。じゃーん、ラブレターもらっちゃった。わ。
What now?
すごいでしょ。ってこら食べるな。もうちょっと破れちゃったじゃない。わっか。
I don't care. Just that fuck all attitude.
こんな私にラブレターだって。どうしようこれ。
After Katori went home, I did a web search on a PC in the office. If I remember correctly, €1 is about 110 yen right now. Whoa! This is expensive! Even if I can use all my savings, this will be difficult. If I have this...
何見てんの？エッチなサイト？
What?! Aga had come up behind me, so it was already too late to panic. She was looking over the display over my shoulder. Back.
海外のグライダーのサイト？
Yeah, just taking a look.
あ、これってもしかして
A cockpit for people with handicaps. I was looking at a German glider production company's website. I've been going around for different glider-related websites before and found it by chance. It seems there are a lot of cockpits that allow people who don't have to use their own legs to fly. I cobbled together the limited information I had and finally found this site. But it's made in Germany.
うわ、読めねえ。つうか高っ。ちょっと手が出ない値段だね。
On top of that, it doesn't seem like you can just order it either. I read an account of a Japanese person who had brought it. It seems they had to go through legal procedures and all kinds of annoying stuff.
これがうちらのグライダーに取り付け可能かどうかもわかんないしね。
After all, our glider has an original airframe.
けどこれがあったら
Yeah, we could have Katori fly. I said that with a sigh and Nagaha laughed. What are you laughing about? You know as well as I that Katori wants to fly, right?
そうだっけ。
Don't play dumb. Katori first said this around the time that... Amano? Amano. I think that's a typo for Amane. So Katori first said this around the time that Amane said we don't have enough pilots. After that, she didn't say anything else about it even once. Looking at her, it was obvious. Has she already gone home?
無事送り届けてきたよ。
I see. How was she? When I asked, Agaha made a slightly surprised face. It seemed she had gotten a letter, so...
おお、気になりますか？やっぱり？
I wouldn't say that, but...
じゃあ教えてあげない。
Okay, I'm bothered by it. Tell me, Miss Agaha.
まんざらでもない様子だったかな。
Saying that, Agaha took a side glance and watched for my reaction. She wanted to see what kind of face I'd make, implying something on purpose, but I'm sure my agitation showed up on my face just now. Just as I thought, Agaha smiled with a cruel, complacent smile.
一応真剣に考えるつもりみたいよ。
Obviously.
もしかしたら付き合っちゃうかもね。お、動揺してるね。
You're having fun with this, aren't you?
うん。
You have such a charming personality.
宮田くんって悪いやつじゃないからさ。小鳥のことを幸せにしてくれるならそれもいいのかな。なんて。
She peeped at me. Quit watching for my reaction every time.
すぐ帰らなくていいの。
She wants to be alone. So she went back early, right? So I can't just intrude on her, can I?
そうなんだけどさ。それでこうして小鳥のために海外のサイトを見て回ってるのもなんだかなって思うんですけど。
I don't have anything else to do. What am I supposed to do?
だったらさっさと帰ってテスト勉強でもすれば。
Get out already. You don't have to tell me that. I'll go back in a bit. I should have never asked in the first place. While complaining, I was looking at the site in German. It's been a year since I started preparing the dorm dinners with Katori. I got used to it and we were a pretty good team. But as for today... sighing again. It's been like this the whole time. She's missing the spirit that she always has. I wonder if she's thinking about her reply to the love letter. Thinking about it. Even I got restless. Hey, don't zone out like that. You're holding... Hey, don't zone out like that when you're holding a knife. Hey, are you listening? Now look, I told you to be careful. Kanako, did you get the first aid kit? I called over Kanako, who had been watching TV in the dining hall. Thank you so much. Show me the cut. Bright red blood was running down her slender, supple fingertip. Does it seem that deep? I wiped the blood away with a tissue and then applied a bandage. I don't know what happened to you, but don't zone out like that. Katori answered while oddly rubbing her fingertip, which was wrapped in the bandage. After hesitating for a bit, I spoke. If you want to talk, I'll listen. Aren't you worried about something? If you are, you can tell me. I was a bit embarrassed and said it in a bit of blunt fashion. Katori was taken aback for a moment, and then... I see. While answering, I felt a throbbing pain in my chest. It's like a small needle being pushed in. Katori was probably panicking and following up like this because I wasn't saying anything. Yeah, I got it. I smiled in reply. It isn't good. Ever since I learned about the love letter, I felt strange. What is it? Really? Everything's the same as always.
そうでも葵くんが料理を焦がすなんて初めてじゃない
Burn my... Black smoke was swirling out of the frying pan. Oh no! Why did you tell me earlier?
いや、そういう料理なのかもと思って。
Guess I'll have to make it over. I wonder if there are any ingredients left over. This was adding insult to injury.
私も手伝うから、ね?
Okay, please do! I washed the frying pan and made the main dish again. As Kanako had said, this is the first for me since entering Flying Fish Manor. Since Katori is helping me, it shouldn't take that long. But anyway, what are you gonna do this year?
何が?
Summer break. Aren't you gonna go home? As far as I know, Katori has only gone home once this year. And even then, it was during the new year. She'd been driven by Hibari. And it was just a day trip.
帰らないわ。せっかくあまねちゃんも戻ってきたのに、そんな暇ないもん。
See. As unnatural as it sounds, I was relieved that Katori wasn't going home. It wasn't about club activities. It was because Katori had something she had said she'd spend the entire summer break at home. I would have been really lonely. Meanwhile, final exams ended and it was the last day of the first term. During the boring closing ceremony, all I could do was think about Katori. It had been 2 days since she had received the love letter from Miyata. Seems like she's not replied yet. She wasn't as spirited as usual and seemed deeply immersed in the thought pretty often. As she wasn't saying anything to me, I couldn't intrude, even if I tried. I wouldn't have any advice for her. It does bother me. Agaha enjoys how I hold on to these feelings and I can't express and worry endlessly. By the way, now I'm alone. Agaha said that she was going shopping and left before me with the other girls from her class. With a listless expression, Katori said, "I don't feel well," and left too. Guess I'll stop by the secret base and then go back. I don't have much to do, but it's better than going back to my dorm. I was thinking that when...
ありゃこりゃ参ったわね。
After leaving the school gates, I saw Katori and Kanako. Kanako is kneeling down and peering into the lower portion of Katori's wheelchair. What happened?
葵くん、なんかね、動かなくなっちゃったんだって。
It didn't seem like it had a flat tire. The frame is bent and the wheel is touching against it.
こりゃ応急処置じゃどうにもならんね。
Katori, sitting in the wheelchair, had an uneasy look on her face. Hold on a sec. Trying to reassure her, I put my hand on Katori's head and took out my cell phone. Put my hand on Katori's head. At a time like this, I can rely on Anchan. Oh hey, Anchan, are you okay to talk? I explained the situation to Anchan. You really saved me, thanks. I hung up the phone and looked back at Katori. If we leave the wheelchair somewhere, Anchan can find it. He says he'll pick it up and repair it. He said it probably won't even take a day.
よかった。
Finally, Katori got a look of relief on her face. If the wheelchair breaks, Katori can't go anywhere.
あとは小鳥ちゃんがどうやって寮まで帰るかだね。
Should I call a taxi?
それか自転車で二人乗りして帰るかだね。
Kanako points to a bicycle that was sitting near us. Kanako commutes to school by bicycle. No, that won't work. Katori can't move her legs. In other words, even if she sits down, it's difficult for her to balance her body.
じゃあタクシーを呼びますか。私、自転車がいい。
Katori suddenly spoke up.
ね、乗せて、自転車に。
Why are your eyes sparkling like that? They were sparkling as much as Asa's were when she heard the word camp.
だってタクシーだとお金かかるし、それに自転車がいいの。葵くんが運転してよ。自転車部だったんでしょ。
Katori.
じゃ、頼んだよ。
Kanako said this simply, left the bicycle and started to walk. But wait, Kanako! Kanako waved goodbye and just walked off. I guess we have no choice. Grab my arm. Don't let go. I sat Katori sideways onto the rack of the bicycle, which was on its stand. I left the wheelchair near the school gates where it could be seen. This will allow Anchan to get it after. There's no way someone would steal it.
結構高いのね。
Holding on to me, Katori was shivering. It was unstable and higher than a wheelchair, so I'm sure it was scary. You want to go for a taxi after all?
自転車がいい。
She was being stubborn as always. Okay, whatever you do, don't let go. Got it?